Mary's journey represented a quest for inner growth, healing, and harmony. In exploring such a myriad of practices, she found a deeper understanding of herself and the world, highlighting the interconnectedness of her mind, body, and spirit. She was searching for relief from her pain, and what she found was much greater. The overwhelming message she received from all of her exploration and experiences was that the universe was love, and that awareness, gratefulness, forgiveness, and acceptance were necessary so as not to block that love. She learned that she was enough, a spiritual being who came forth from love to be loved. Like a mother loves her child, so the universe loved Mary, and at last she understood. She knew that she needed to help other women find what she had found. They may be unable to discover the knowledge that Mary had found through the teachers and therapies that she sought out while traveling the world, but she could bring the world to them. A profound thought began to take shape in Mary's mind. One night, 10 years later, she sat with her daughter Julia, who, from an early age as her mother's traveling companion, had absorbed spiritual wisdom far beyond her years. As they talked late into the night, staring into a fire before them, Mary shared her nascent idea with Julia. What if we could gather an array of teachers and healers from all over the globe and place them in one single location? Mary said haltingly, as though she were listening for the first time herself to the words formed on her tongue. There they could exchange ideas and co-create the most powerful laboratory of personal healing and transformation the world has ever seen. She continued, her voice rising with excitement. It would be a safe and sacred place where women could come to learn how to achieve a radical shift in consciousness and mindset, and through that shift, experience fuller and more fulfilled lives. They could then take what they learned and share that knowledge with others, creating an ever-widening circle of higher consciousness where ever more women would understand and experience universal love. As Julia's eyes grew wider, seeing the vision her mother was describing, Mary looked at her daughter and knew that she must build such a place for the woman Julia was becoming and for all the women being born into a world too often narrow and blind to the glorious truths the universe could reveal. It was her destiny, Mary now knew. She would build this sacred and beautiful place, and she would name it the Orchid. With the business acumen Mary had built over her years with MFE Industries, her nearly inexhaustible supply of money, which thanks to the meteoric growth of the computer industry in which she had invested, now exceeded $1 billion, and her equally inexhaustible passion for the work, her vision became a reality. Healers, teachers, and practitioners from all around the world were chosen, offered handsome compensation and the freedom to design their own programs, and invited to reside at the Orchid. From all over the globe they came, inspired by Mary's mission of love. Once the Orchid was receiving visitors, Mary began to see the power of what she had created. All of the women who passed through its loving and supportive environment and became familiar with the many tools and methods taught at this unique educational facility began to experience change. Not everyone responded the same way, but because there were so many modalities available, everyone always found at least one with which they could connect. Just as in Mary's own life, the cumulative effect of the knowledge and collaboration of all the teachers and healers was what was needed to create a meaningful impact for every woman who attended. The Orchid has been transforming lives for more than 20 years.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.